Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I'm super happy that you're here and I'm here with another review. As I already mentioned, I actually added a lot of fragrances to my collection, a lot, but of course I also want to make some reviews about them. And the last time I was talking about a niche fragrance, a new one that released. However, even though I'm more into niche fragrances right now, there are a lot of amazing Middle Eastern fragrances I have in my collection now, and I think they need some appreciation as well. And I'm gonna talk about a specific fragrance from AFNAN, which is a Middle Eastern fragrance house. And I do have a few fragrances from this brand, and there is a line actually, so let me actually show you the packaging first. This is MYSTIQUE Bouquet. There is a line, I think, with 3 fragrances. The one is supposed to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, the other one is supposed to be a dupe for Fleur Narcotique, and this one here is supposed to be a dupe for Valaya by Parfums de Marly. And I've tried the fragrance. It's not like a first impression video. I've tried it, worn it, layered it, and here we have the bottle. And I really like the packaging in general. You get a beautiful heavy glass bottle and a nice ombre colored emerald to dark blue transition, and nice cap. It's a heavy cap with gold. I think it looks very luxurious and not very kitsch, because I don't like if something is like over the top, overloaded. I think you have a beautiful sleek bottle, nice color with the gold. I love the shape. It really looks luxurious. However, it's very inexpensive, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Of course, also what matters is the atomizer. You get a fine mist and then the scent. So I actually bought this fragrance, I think 3 months ago. Before that, I smelled Valaya on a friend of mine. She has this fragrance, and I was like, it smells very familiar to me because it kind of reminds me of Fleur Narcotique. And she said, yeah, it's a new release. Actually, back then it was a new fragrance when we were talking about Valaya. Then months later, I got this fragrance. Now I'm sitting here doing the review. Why am I mentioning this? To me, if you haven't tried Valaya or this scent, as I already said, it's a similar scent profile to Fleur Narcotique. However, think of less florals and more fruitiness. This one is a little bit more zesty, a little bit more citrusy, if you can say so, because you do have a beautiful bergamot note in here. You also have lychee, and then you have the peach, and I think you can really smell the peach, but it's not like an overly sweet, ripe peach. There is like a slight bitterness, but also some sweetness in here as well. You have Ambrexan in here, and I love Ambrexan. In general, when I get to test fragrances, usually the fragrances that have Ambrexan in there are the ones I truly love immediately. So as I already said, this was a blind buy. I don't really have the option to test any fragrances, and I don't mind actually ordering a fragrance, blind buying it, if it's inexpensive, because this is really inexpensive. I paid 30 euro, 35 euro actually. However, you can get this one for sure under 50 euro, but you get a beautiful presentation, beautiful bottle, and a beautiful scent. So how can I describe the scent? Again, think of Fleur Narcotique. If you don't know Fleur Narcotique, there is this specific, it's a very floral scent, but there's like the specific sweetness the fragrance has, of course, with this one here. And it is like a spring kind of scent. I see this one more in the spring and in the summer. I do think you can wear this one in the winter or fall as well. But this is a scent that's kind of cheerful, bright, happy. It is slightly feminine leaning. I wouldn't really say that this is a unisex fragrance. However, I do think men can wear this one as well. As I always say, no one cares. Just do whatever you want to do, wear whatever you want to wear. It just needs to be authentic to you. But if you look for a fruity floral scent, if you like peaches, and if you like Ambrexan, because you really smell the Ambrexan in here, you are gonna love this one as well. There's also oak moss listed in here, and I do get some oak moss or like some mossy touches, but it's very much in the background. Really what you're gonna get is peaches and the lychee. This is like what really is fascinating to me, and I've realized that Canton Biche, and he is actually the one that created Valaya and Fleur Narcotic. He uses lychee very often as well as in Delina. And I think this is also the reason why the fragrances resemble each other a lot, as well with the Ambrexan, because he also uses a lot of Ambrexan in the fragrances he creates. This is not a fragrance he created, this is a dupe. However, it smells nearly exact the same as Valaya. I've tried Valaya a few times and I don't have it in my collection yet. Maybe I'm gonna get it, but I would say 90 to 95%. It doesn't have like that complexity. I also think that Valaya has more depth, and of course it is not as sweet. I think this one, you spray it, you smell Valaya, but you get to a point where it just gets very sweet very quickly, and I think Valaya on the other hand stays more fresh. So however, if you like sweet fragrances and if you don't mind some extra sweetness, I do think you're gonna enjoy this one as well. So to sum it up, inexpensive, beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation, long lasting. I wouldn't necessarily say that it is long lasting, but it is long lasting enough for me to have it in my collection. For that price, I don't mind overspraying. I would say you will have to go in for like 20 to 25 sprayers to get a nice projection out of it, but you will have a, let's say, 6-hour lasting fragrance, 5 to 6 hours, with a strong projection the first 2 hours, which is good enough. And you can always carry around the fragrance with you, because I'm someone that always have fragrances with me. I always need to have a fragrance to just respray after 1 hour or 2. So it is, from the longevity and from the projection, okay, but again, for that price, amazing. And if you're looking for a Valaya dupe, here you have one. And as well, if you like Fleur Narcotic, if you like floral fragrances, you're gonna enjoy this one for sure. And I think because now actually summer is coming very soon, this is gonna be a scent you can rock in the summer, and it's a big compliment getter. Great for layering as well, and big compliment getter. Like every time when I wear this one, people ask me what are you wearing, they compliment me on that, because it is not like a sharp scent or pungent. I think there's like the perfect middle and balance of all the notes, and you're gonna make a great statement. Clean, fresh, sweet, floral, fruity. I think these are all nice attributes to kind of describe this scent. So this is everything I wanted to say. Thanks for tuning in once again. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and stay tuned for more very soon.